be heard. These are for the attention of the crew, and no participation is required by any guests on board. We will keep announcements to staterooms minimum. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding, and a further announcement will be made to confirm the conclusion of today's drill. Once again, all crew involved in today's drill now proceed to your emergency stations.
So much talk today. Good morning!
Morning. Что ты там снимаешь? В Инстаграм?
Да, мы в Чили!
Чили похоже на Аляску. Ты видела вообще горы?
Да. It is so beautiful. Hi.
Hi.
This is my roommate,
Hello.
Alondra,
From Mexico.
from Mexico. I think it's our second time going out together.
Yes, second time.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking that we're in Chile, but Ushuaia is Argentina. I'm sorry, guys.
Argentina.
We're still in Argentina. We are actually in the end of the world. Can you imagine? Watching the nature, big mountains, had some rain, and now it's beautiful. It's a very beautiful place. Do you like it?
Yes, it's amazing. I am loving the pictures.
Yeah. Let's enjoy. Later on, we will be taking the train tour. So it's basically almost 2 hours. 2 hours tour. We just, get to see the whole beauty around. Let's discover Ushuaia. Do you know what is this?
Practice ice skating over there. And the last stop in the highest point of the city. Tierra del Fuego is an island. You know, you arrive from the Atlantic Ocean or from the Pacific? Atlantic. The Beagle connects both oceans, Atlantic and Pacific. Magallanes Stretch in the north is divided between Argentina and Chile side. If you arrive by car, usually arrive or by bike, cross the ferry in the Magallanes Stretch, cross to Chile side, and after Argentina. We have Rio Grande City and Ushuaia, two cities in Argentina side, both of them near to 120,000 people living. So in the route we will see.
We will see that other city.
No, the other city is far, is 200 kilometers, but all the Ushuaia that is growing up and is growing in a little bay. So it's a problem because more than 120,000 in a small place.
Yes.
So
So we took the Ushuaia city train. We get to see these beautiful places. And we get the chocolate.
I will tell you the story of the city, okay? We start the tour until the first stop, that is Bahía Encerrada.
And South Atlantic Islands, on the north coast of the Beagle Channel at the foot of the Andes mountain range. Name Ushuaia, which means bay penetrating westwards, come from this language. The Yamanas didn't have gifts in their social organization, but the elders and sorcerers had a great influence on them.
Bueno, Antártida, the south and the west, where is Chile located. Por aquí podemos bajar,
Oh, it's so amazing. Ah, in Spanish. So this is how our bus train looks like. Pretty, so pretty. Ushuaia, Argentina.
It's that accumulation of snow, that great accumulation of snow that is beyond the clouds.
Okay.
Yes, that one is the glacier.
Behind the green.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Is that a hotel?
Yes, our old hotels that goes until the glacier.
Okay.
That mountain is 1,050 meters high, okay? And all of these mountains are part of the Andes Mountains. Now when the train comes to the other side, we can see all the ski slope that is in the second stop. That ski slope is closed since the end of the 90s, okay? We will see. People used to ski now on the Glacier Marshall, but the official center of ski is like 23 kilometers ahead, okay? Well, now we continue the tour until the Devil's Lagoon, that is the second stop. So this is military. Military town. This is a military town, yes.
You get your water from that glacier, right?
Yes, from that glacier and another mountain. Yeah. Who speaks Spanish? ¿Vos hablas español? Perfecto. Te cuento un poquito. Sí, no, pero igual la plataforma amarilla. Vamos a ver ahora cuando el tren de vuelta, una gran acumulación de nieve en el camino de hoteles, es el glaciar Marcial.
Anthropological studies show that the Yamanas were the first men to inhabit this region. This particular area of the city is called the Mission, and it owes its name to the arrival of the British people on the mid of the 19th century. The main purpose of the Anglican missionary was to evangelize the natives by teaching them the English language and the British customs. In the first instance, they moved some natives to Keppel Island in Malvinas, but after a while they decided to settle on the coast of the Beagle Channel, more precisely on this peninsula, also called Ushuaia, and from there on they did missionary work up to the early 20th century. On October 12, 1884, the Argentine flag was hoisted for the very first time on the southernmost region of the country. Commander Augusto Lacerre arrived to this land during the South Atlantic Expeditionary Division, with the main purpose of starting a town with the help of the placement of a military station. Since the British missionaries' only purpose was to evangelize the natives in this area, they did not have any problem in accepting Argentine sovereign rights over this region. Once a military station was settled in this area, in order to secure Argentine sovereign over this region, was necessary to find and encourage people to come live here. This task was very difficult to accomplish due to the weather characteristics, the remoteness of this area, and its dependency
Roca de llevar a cabo una colonia penal sobre el sector austral del territorio argentino, culminó con la creación de un presidio militar en Isla de los Estados, lugar donde hoy se ubica el faro del fin del mundo. Este presidio fue trasladado
jail that later on got together with the Galena Bay military prison is a living memory of the main source that made possible the growing of Ushuaia city. This jail was built by its own prisoners and with materials from this area. The main purpose of the second prison governor, was to rehabilitate the prisoners so they could live again into society. To achieve this, the prison governor allowed the prisoners with good behavior to work outside the jail. One of the job sites was the Monte Susana, located on the west side of the city, on the way to Tierra del Fuego National Park. On this mountain, the prisoners worked as good cutters and also breaking rocks to supply the town and the prison. The train of the end of the war, which back then was known as the prisoner's train, transported wood and rocks from the Monte Susana to the prison.
They have a system to keep the building
Warm.
warm.
Because I'm sure during the winter time it's very cold.
Yeah, because the material is
But you see
metal.
that building there, up there, it's different.
This one are different. And everything is, well, all this part is only building apartments.
And did you see? I will show you. They are cutting the trees and the city growing on top of the mountain.
Lenga, Guindo, and Iri. There is also a large number of bushes as the Calafate, Chaura, and Notter. In addition, in this kind of climate, we can find big areas of peat bogs, like in the Carvajal Valley, in Andorra, at the National Park, and even in the city. The fauna is composed by a small number of terrestrial mammal species, red foxes, rats, and mice, and introduced species as the gray fox and beaver. On the opposite hand, there are over 190 bird species. There is also a large number of sea life species, like sea lions, bottlenose dolphins, beloved whales, mollusks, crustaceans, and fish.
Devil's Lagoon. This lagoon freezes in winter and people used to skate on it. Looking over there, we can see the open ski slope that I mentioned in the first stop. People used to trekking there. And this lagoon, yes, you want to go down and take some pictures. This lagoon, sorry, can you hear me in the, listen again?
Loud and clear.
The name of this lagoon is due to that people and animals have historically disappeared here and were never found. One of the reasons is maybe that this lagoon is more than 8 meters deep, for sure. 8 for sure. You can go down if you want to take some pictures.
사람들이 많이 실종돼가 이게 악마의
여기서
Thank you. Wow.
The Beagle Channel. The Beagle Channel is 280 kilometers long and more than 300 meters deep. Okay? Here in Ushuaia we have two airports. The green roof is the old airport and the blue roof is the new one. And all the mountains that we can see far away are from Chile. The small islands are all from Argentina. Okay? Okay?
아버님 저 오른쪽에는 다 칠레. 저쪽은 다 칠레. 저 왼쪽으로 다 아르헨티나.
Here we go, in the end of our excursion, the small trip to Ushuaia. Very beautiful small town. We had a million tons of pictures.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll be posting later on. But what I want to say, guys, we had so many sea days. We went to Antarctica and I feel the tiredness. I need to have a rest. So let me complain a little bit. Starting, I forget already where we were, to go to Antarctica and come back, plus the Falkland Island was cancelled, so it became like sea days. Even so, yesterday we were closed for a couple hours. We worked, so behind the scene, what I'm trying to deliver is, it's so beautiful. Yes, we're traveling, seeing many places, but everything has its own price, and at the moment I can see that.